Fort Collins, Colorado. 30-minute break. It's actually not Fort Collins, it's south of there. I think this is technically Loveland. It's snowing, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird driving day. I hope I can get further down the road than this. Snow's coming down and all that stuff, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's cold. It's snowing. I really should have put on a jacket. So I just got back from my little inside the Love's truck stop adventure there. They had an announcement over the loudspeaker. They're like, hey, can you guys help us out by remembering to wash your hands? And I was like, dope. Totally was gonna forget to. You know, after I visit the stall and everything, I always walk out and I'm like, oh, I think I forgot to do something. And why do my hands smell weird? Do we really have to put that on the loudspeaker? Probably. You've seen some of these drivers. You probably begin to wonder too. This truck parked next to me, super loud, massive air leak. And I went ahead and was like, I'm gonna be a good neighbor or whatever. So I knock on the door and he rolls down the window and I was like, hey man, pretty sure you got an air leak. And he was like, not my problem. I just drive this thing. And I was like, well, definitely not gonna recruit you. Kind of bad attitude to have, right? Like, brakes lock up on the freeway and you jackknife and you flip over and kill a kid or something, and then you're just like, not my problem, I don't own it, I just drive it. So that's pretty cool. Faith in humanity, exactly where it was before I went into the store just now. So net, zero increase, zero decrease. Some people suck, some people are doing all right. That's my social observation portion of the day. Let's move on to other stuff. Yeah, we'll be pulling out of here soon, headed down the road. See if we can make it to Oklahoma. Wouldn't that be fun? It'd be sweet. Bye. See this thing on my head with the blinking blue light? Pretty sweet, right? I know I look professional AF right now. If you ever see somebody and they tell you that they're a truck driver and they don't have one of these on their head, they're lying. They're not a real truck driver. Real truck drivers walk into restaurants and stuff and wear these things while they're ordering food. They not only do they wear them as they're defecating in a bathroom stall, they also insist on talking into them very loudly. And it's like the modern day phone booth, apparently. Pretty interesting. But yeah, I didn't have one for a while, and I was like, dude, I want to belong. I want to join the International Brotherhood of Self-Important Truck Drivers. Yeah, so I didn't have one for a long time, and then one day I was talking on my phone via speakerphone. And then I get a call from the driver coach there, and she says, you know, that's not super great. So why don't you go ahead and just spend some of all that money we give you and buy one of those super fancy trucker headphone deals there. And I was like, do you even think that they'll let me buy one? Like, don't I have to have like a special like code or be like a super important person? And it turns out no, you just have to have money. So I gave it to some of them, and I got this thing. So that's the story of how I ended up looking this cool. You jealous yet? Should be. It's pretty rockin' being me. Whoa! Updates. See how this is the microphone. See that? Ooh. And how it has multiple positions. That's how they got away with charging me like $200 for this thing. Pretty sweet, huh? Yeah, the reason that the microphone's deployed in the proper position there is because I just got off the phone with my wife, and we were talking for a while. By a while, I mean like an hour and 15 minutes. It takes a long time to really bang things out with her over the phone on account of she's way smarter than I am. So she's really got to explain stuff to me. And it's exhausting for my little brain. But we finally got it worked out, and the crux of the story is I probably should have driven more miles this week on account of like our quality of life could be better, apparently. But it doesn't affect me at all, because I've got in here, I've got my little snacks. I've got the internet connection, so I have access to the World Wide Web. And also life is pretty good. I'm in this place called like Eads, Colorado, I think is what it's called. And I'm just one little drive shift away from being in Fort Worth, Texas. And then I get rid of this plywood that's on the trailer, and then Maddie in the office there, she's gonna call me up and she's gonna like dispatch me on a bunch of miles going somewhere else. And yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. The weekend is over. It's almost Monday. So yeah, let's get ready for that. Sorry I didn't have any cool video of me doing anything today, but like I've mentioned before, my job is super easy and I don't actually have to do anything. I just gotta drive this truck around. And now that I have cruise control again, it's like practically drives itself. Finally got the cruise control fixed, so now it's just like I don't even need to do anything. Practically go back there and take a nap while the truck is just doing its thing. So yeah, if anybody from work is watching, just know that I don't crawl into the sleeper to take a nap while I'm driving, just so you know. Just to cover that base, that was an example of a joke. Jokes are hard. Sometimes I pull them off, sometimes I don't. Have I been talking for too long? Probably way too long. You guys want to call it good? Are we good? Just check in with you tomorrow, whatever. Sweet. Later.